Start with hantavirus outbreak. 18 people now being monitored at medical facilities in Georgia and Nebraska. We're going to hear from one of those American passengers. First, let's go back to Victor Kendo in Omaha with the latest. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, George. From the University of Nebraska Medical Center, we are outside of their quarantine unit where 16 of the American passengers will be assessed over the next few days. The first American to test positive isolated inside the biocontainment unit here. The 15 others are being evaluated for symptoms. Once released, they will be allowed to monitor their symptoms at home, or they can remain here for the 42-day quarantine period. Two other Americans, a couple, they were flown to Emory University in Atlanta after one of them showed symptoms. So far, 11 cases reported worldwide. 3 people have died. Maryland is monitoring 2 residents who were on a flight with a cruise ship passenger who tested positive. Now growing concerns that the Andes virus may spread easier than previously thought, though evidence remains preliminary. Officials maintain the risk to the public remains low. As for the ship, the last passengers and some crew were removed and the ship left Spain, headed for the Netherlands. That is where the remaining crew will quarantine. Back here in Omaha, once cleared to quarantine at home, health officials stress they will be escorted the entire way. We will not see them on commercial flights. Guys?
All right, Victor, thank you for bringing that to us. And for more on the hantavirus outbreak and those American passengers now quarantining, we're joined live now from Omaha by one of the passengers, Jake Rosemarin. And Jake, thank you for joining us this morning. How are you holding up in quarantine?
Holding up pretty well. I mean, I was relieved to get off the ship and have a plan in place, and they're treating us really, really well here. So I can't ask for anything more than that.
We're glad that you're doing so well. Can you take us back on the ship, the first time that you knew that something just wasn't right? When was that?
So honestly, I know that a timeline has already been put out there, and for me, it just felt like weird coincidences, and honestly, I didn't think anything was wrong until we found out that it was hantavirus, and that's when I was scared. Because as you know, when you hear about a virus you don't really know about, you Google it, and when you Google hantavirus, it's definitely a scary virus to be seeing.
So scary. Yeah. Have you had any contact with any of the other passengers?
Since I've been here, no. Since we've been in quarantine, no, we have not contacted. Do you mean face-to-face or virtually?
Either one.
Yes, I've messaged people, and everyone seems to be in good spirits.
Well, that's good.
And we know they talk about 42 days of quarantine. How long do you expect to be in quarantine?
So my plan right now is to stay for the 42 days. I think that is the best decision that's for me and for my family. And I know that here I'm in the best care possible.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel great. I don't have any symptoms.
Good.
I mean, this room is spacious. We have exercise equipment. I have a stationary bike back there. So I'll be making use out of it over the next, month or so. And yeah, there's air conditioning. We get food, 3 meals a day, as much as we need. I can't ask for any more than that. So
what so far are you doing to pass the time? You said you hadn't gotten on the bike yet because you said that's to come.
I hadn't.
No.
Yeah,
what are you doing to pass the time?
So yesterday was really our first day, and it was after a very long and stressful travel day. First ever direct flight from the Canary Islands to Omaha, Nebraska, first and hopefully the last. But it was a long, stressful travel day. I spent most of yesterday just, reaching out to family and friends over FaceTime and calling and just, letting them know I'm okay and in good spirits.
Wonderful.
Well, we're glad you are. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yes.
You take care.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
And coming up on our GMA